Dude, I mean, relax.
The youngest and the tightest.
Hear me out.
Of the break.
This isn't a cult.
You stupid motherfucker. Oh my God. Welcome back, YT Gang, to another episode of DJVW. We've been gone for a minute.
Oh my God, the energy in the room just went
up, baby. We got you two old, loose, COVID-having motherfuckers in the building.
I'm actually not too sure that this is okay that we're in the room right now.
I'm pretty sure we are. Big Daddy CDC said we're good, right?
I mean, technically we're out of the clear because we're past our 11-day. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I still think we're supposed to wear a mask. And then everybody was telling me like, well, Dave's got cancer, and if he gets COVID now, it could kill him. And we could only hope that's accurate.
People just forget that. I mean, my whole building got COVID.
Yep.
I was one of two people that didn't.
Black people get COVID?
Now, nope, obviously not. No, I didn't mean the building I live in. I meant my job. My whole job got COVID.
Your job.
And I was one of two people out of 20 that didn't get it.
Well, that's a lot of white people, and they do get COVID.
That's right. And now here we are again.
Black people do not.
They don't. That's a CDC fact, actually. That's on the front of their page.
That's on their website.
And then here we are with the three of us, and once again, 2 out of 3 get COVID, and your boy is still young and tight, and I'm pretty much invincible at this point. I got to admit to you. Besides the whole cancerous lump on my ball,
sure,
I'm pretty much invincible. I don't think I can get COVID.
This is intense.
This is science.
It's kind of surreal right now that we're back.
It is. It's nice though. It's nice to be back.
We had that 2-week hiatus, and I missed you guys. But the only thing is, since getting Marco, our new young Jamie,
I got cancer.
You guys got COVID.
I got IBS.
We forgot to record the one episode.
Yeah, there's something going on. I mean, Marco.
Basically. Has anybody ever told you that you're bad luck?
It is. It does seem that way.
I'm walking bad luck. I don't know.
The COVID kid.
I mean, dude, you are bad luck.
You said bring dynamic. Is this dynamic?
This is dynamic. I mean, it's not wrong.
You're not bringing dynamic. You're bringing the plague. Is what you're fucking
minus the dynamic part. Just dying. We're just dying.
I know it's new for you, but you got to talk into the mic.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm a newbie when it comes to this.
Yeah, man. We went through a whole 2-week shutdown, more or less. You guys got COVID.
Dude, it felt like I was back in prison, 24-hour lockdown.
So I want to hear, Jay, let's hear, what was COVID like for you?
COVID was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Okay? The first 2 days, I felt sick, kind of flu-like symptoms, okay? The 2 days after that, that's when like the sinus thing really started kicking in.
In what way? Like you just couldn't breathe through your nose?
The pressure, the buildup in my head. I don't know what it was, but on like the 5th day when I lost my sense of smell and taste, that's when the headaches started coming. And let me tell you, those fucking headaches, it almost sent me to the hospital Wednesday. Well, I just kept thinking about that one part in CTE with Will Smith.
Yeah. Wait,
pull it up right there.
With CT. Oh, that's a movie with that. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude, where the guy's in the truck electrocuting his balls with a taser to put himself to sleep because the pain in his head. Yo,
what in the world?
It's like the opening like two minutes of the movie.
The guy is Will Smith. Concussion. It's called.
Oh, it's called Concussion. I'm sorry.
I remember that.
So the opening scene in the movie is the guy electrocuting like his balls to go to sleep because the pain in his brain is so intense.
No shit.
Bro, I almost went to the hospital Wednesday. The only thing that stopped me from going to the hospital was the fact that I don't want to get more COVID because that's all COVID is at the hospital.
Will Smith doesn't have ball cancer or COVID. What a fucking...
No, he's a stud.
Still a young and handsome son of a bitch, huh?
So a couple days into it, that's when the headaches started. And those were the worst, dude. And not for nothing, they scared me because I was thinking about down the road, like, should I, like, from all the concussions from fighting and football.
I was thinking about that, too.
If that's what it's like, I'm blowing my fucking brains out.
All right.
Oh, I'm putting a shotgun to my chest, Junior Seau style, and I'm blowing my fucking
I gotta
back
admit, man,
out.
I think you do it the train way because I hear...
You want me to get hit by a train?
I'm just saying, I hear stories about people putting shotguns in their mouths and losing half their face but somehow surviving. You never hear...
Instant.
Yeah, you never hear,
a train
I jumped in front of the transit train.
depending on how fast that thing is going,
That's
dude.
You never hear... I jumped in front of the transit train because nobody's around to tell that story.
Yeah, but you do see motherfuckers who fell asleep drunk on the tracks, got one leg.
Well,
and
they lose
shit.
their legs. I do imagine that if you were going to kill yourself, you'd probably go back to drinking.
I would definitely want the use of my legs, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking. The only reason I was going to go to the hospital was to get narcotics.
Okay.
I needed something.
That would have made you relapse, though. You would have been.
I don't
back
care.
on it.
I don't care.
You'd have been just
the pain that I was in. I walked out the door, right?
Yeah.
And I grabbed my head, and I was just like, and then Stephanie.
Yeah.
Because I worked out the day before, the first thing, I'm in the most pain I've ever been in my life.
Right.
Worse than any tooth pain, worse than any broken toes.
What, your headache?
Yes.
Okay.
It was the worst pain I've ever been in. And the only thing to register to Stephanie when I'm showing her the pain that I'm in was, and I told you so, that you shouldn't have worked out the day before.
That does seem, that seems right up Stephanie's. Yeah.
I
almost beat her in public.
I almost attacked
in her
her.
own parents' home.
Dude, fortunately, not for nothing, nobody got sick in the house.
Yeah.
Because I've been isolated like a fucking
well, that's
prisoner.
because COVID's not real, and that was all the placebo effect.
No, it's because the other 3 people in the house are black, and black people don't get
That's
COVID.
true. That is true. Now, Marco, how was your experience with COVID?
I feel super guilty because you're talking like...
Yo, dude, I wanted to fuck you up. I'm not I'm not lying, dude.
God.
That day when I had the headache, all I was thinking about was getting you in the gym and fucking you up.
Wait. What I do want to say is, I have to tell the story that happened before all this.
I can't promise that I won't do that.
Assault.
Next sparring session, I'm gonna get it.
Oh, don't come to the gym, dude, because I might hurt you.
So for people that don't understand, but Marco is obviously new to the show. This will be the first time that everybody's actually hearing him, although it's the second time that we recorded with him. The first day we were supposed to record with Marco ended up being Easter. And Easter.
Let's do a rundown of what has happened since we brought Marco.
Oh my God,
in.
so much has happened.
I would be surprised if I don't get into a car accident.
And so little episodes have happened. So Marco couldn't make it because it was Easter. Easter's a big family day, and he was spending time with his girl and his family, and so he couldn't make the first one. The second Sunday rolls around. Marco's got a little bit of a headache, but doesn't want to pull the plug on showing up.
I can't let the crew down.
Yeah, he can't let the crew down after not being here on the day that the Lord is risen.
Let us down.
Well, no, because if he would have let us down and not gone to the doctor, you would have been like, fucking Marco. Marco not showing up and shit. And if he never went and got diagnosed with COVID, that would have been the end of the story. You just be like, fuck that guy.
I will say this. Because he found out early and he let me know early, everybody in my house was able to not get sick.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Because I don't wish this shit on anybody.
Right.
Joe Rogan needs a bullet in his fucking head.
I mean,
the fact
that it happened to you kind of does warm my heart a little bit.
If he thinks that this is like the flu.
Yeah.
I don't remember the flu taking my fucking sense of smell and taste and almost hospitalizing me with a headache.
It's probably for the best, though, because you've been getting a little thick. You're eating a lot of snacks. You're eating a lot of sweets.
Down 5 pounds right now.
Are you down 5 pounds? That's why you keep sending me these nudes. You keep sending me nude pictures.
Oh, I look great.
Over and over again. So go on, Marco. How was your... because you're not doing the...
I'm not all getting
workouts.
swole, yeah.
So what did you feel?
I only had...
Besides guilt.
Dude, yeah, I had a
shame.
amount guilt.
Yeah.
I got my girlfriend. She got COVID positive.
Did she really?
Good for her.
Came out negative.
That's
because kids are invulnerable.
Yeah. But like literally, like as soon as she became positive, like immediately, oh God.
Talk into the goddamn microphone.
The complaining.
Dramatic women act.
Right.
Actually, no, it's the opposite. Usually men are the bitches.
I was the dramatic one.
I kind of do some bitching when I get sick.
Dude, I told you.
I turn into a crybaby.
I walked out of the room holding my head. Dude, I started hitting my head in the door. It was the worst pain.
Christ.
And all I was thinking about was hurting Marco.
You complained so much. I think I got a hats off to Stephanie for not killing you in your sleep.
She's been so nice to me,
good
to me since I gotten sick.
And I bet you all you've done is just bitch and moan.
No, I've been good.
I'm sure she doesn't want to meet me now.
I'm sure Steph is not. You're not at the top of her favorite person's list.
The only thing after that, I told you so. That was the only thing that I was like.
I'm surprised
really?
That's all she gave you, because I've been there when she called you retarded for like minuscule shit.
No, she was super sweet to me with all this thing happening. I was like, if this is the way that I gotta die, this would be nice. Where she's taking care of me and I'm kind of dying.
That's
slowly.
kind of the way you wish it would happen, right?
I would hope
being
that's...
nurtured and held. But truthfully, you'll probably die alone in like some sort of like freak accident where like you don't die right away, but you're bleeding out.
Ideally, I'd like to die on a houseboat. Drinking.
That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. But that's not how you're gonna go. That's probably how I'm gonna go.
I don't
You're
know.
gonna go in like
depending on how much we hang out with Marco, I could go in a fiery fucking car accident.
I mean, depending on how much we do that, you could go to tomorrow. You're
gonna turn the key over in your car, it's gonna explode.
Yo, it could happen, dude. Especially knowing you. I've never met somebody where so many bad things. I don't know what you've done in your life.
I didn't realize how
it
superstitious
has to be way worse than what I've done.
To me, it seems like that old JW kind of line of thinking that superstitious JW hasn't left you. It's still in you.
You gotta hear a story about that Jehovah's Witness shit right now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So in Easter, they have something called a memorial.
Yes, I'm familiar.
Where if you get into a room and they do like a Jesus's life kind of thing, then they pass around unleavened bread and wine.
What in the fuck is unleavened bread?
It's bread without leavening agents in it, you dumb shit.
I don't even know what that is.
So you know how like bread like gets big?
Rises,
Yeah. It doesn't rise.
It doesn't get big, okay. Hey, Marco types in cult people.
Is this your family?
Yeah. Type in
type in Hispanic cults. So so what happened is at the recent memorial, if you eat the unleavened bread and drink the wine during the ceremony, you are one of the 144,000 that will go to heaven.
But how many people are trying to do that? There's probably a gang of people.
No, there's only 144,000.
Meaning you're only allowed to.
Okay, so there's only supposed to be 144,000 according to their religion in the Bible.
Okay.
Because that's what they say in Revelations that on Mount Zion, I saw 144,000, they were ascending. That's
I'm getting confused, though. Can you clear something up for me?
Sure.
You're
definitely gay.
No, that's not what I was saying. Are you talking about 144,000 people are only allowed at the memorial?
No, 144,000 people are going to go to heaven. And at the memorial is whether you're going to go to heaven, because if you partake in the unleavened bread and the wine.
So my question is, why wouldn't you?
Well, because nobody wants to go to heaven. I want to sling dick on earth and pet lions and shit, because that's what they offer you. Because they offer you eternal life on earth. Yeah. That's what the Jehovah's Witnesses offer you. So they go, if you eat this unleavened bread and drink this wine,
you can talk to animals. That's always the thing they try to
go
coach
to heaven.
You with.
And not a lot of people want to go to heaven. It's just a calling, because I don't want to go to heaven. You want to sling dick and pet bears, right?
Yeah. Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Why do they always kind of coax you with the ability to chill with animals?
Yo, you could surf, and then like you don't have to get worried about like a shark.
Because you could just chill with it.
But you can't. And then I asked, well, what about if you drown?
Shark. Yeah.
Do you get brought back to life?
Is that what happened?
Nobody has answers for me.
No, of course not.
So anyway,
I'd rather have an Oculus Rift.
So let me.
I'd rather do that.
Oculus Rift
I
is dope.
would want that.
So the one guy, remember the story that I told about me meeting that girl in the Kennedy Fried Chicken? That was a hooker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hooker.
And then we threatened to beat up her pimp. That girl, her father,
is one of the 144,000.
allegedly molested her, right? And he recently partaken in the go to heaven.
Damn, so he gets to do the molesting, and then he gets to slide over to
fuck kids and then go to heaven. It's a pretty good deal.
That is a pretty good deal. I'm not mad at that at all.
It ain't bad.
But I do think you've retained some of that superstitious JW quality.
I don't know.
I mean, I think so, a little bit.
I mean, look, I don't think I'm going to go to heaven. I wouldn't want to go to heaven. I want to sling dick and pet bears. Ideally, that's a better selling point.
That does sound cool. But I really don't have, like, I took my kid to the zoo recently, and it's like, well, not to say that this is the same thing, but like we saw the bears, and they're just manic, and they're pacing back and forth.
That's
because
they're locked up like I was.
Minds. Dude, I felt so bad.
That's because they're locked up like I was on COVID.
I was trying to tell my kid, like, he's like, zoos are the shit. We were actually talking about it yesterday. We went on a little nature walk, and he's dude, just like that. The one all the way to the right. It's all matted and shit, or down right there. Yeah, in the middle. It looked all matted and crazy, and there's two of them, right? And one's on the left, one's on the right. They cross in the middle, pace back and forth over and over again, rhythmically,
periodically fight because they got nothing else going on.
Dude, they look so fucking insane. And your face is right here. You know, there's glass, and I'm just looking at them, and I'm like, this is so dark, bro.
I did see a hippo when we went to the Camden Sea Aquarium.
Hippos will fuck you up.
They're fucking big. Dude, I love watching, who's our one
Nature
guy?
is Metal?
Natureverse?
Yeah,
Nature is Metal.
I had him on my old show.
Bro, I wish we could get him on because that guy posts some great stuff.
Yeah, he's the shit. He would come on.
He recently posted this rhino fucking up this hippo. Or
Really?
something. Dude, it's tough. Dude.
Can you pull up Instagram and pull up?
I think that was him.
Nature
or,
is Metal.
I think that was him or.
Either way, I'm sure we'll find something cool because he's got a lot of.
He's got the greatest stuff. You know what I love about this show is we were supposed to talk about COVID and cancer, and we went right into animal.
I'm already over it.
Animal
you know what
facts.
Go
you know,
down.
a lot of people care about you. That's what I was surprised. That's what I was
look at that crocodile right beneath it. Right beneath it.
He looks like he's getting fisted.
He does
right
look like
now.
he's
Oh, that's a
in the
Chase
butt.
Leopard.
Yeah, it is a chase. That
That's
is
a
an actual
Chase
wild chase
leopard.
leopard. You don't want to get chased by that leopard,
Yo,
baby.
there's our boy 306
306 Nick. Go down to the crocodile right beneath it. Yeah, dude, look at
Eating-
how fucking dark that is, baby.
Eating a baby
Eating
hippo
a baby hippo
Upside
noggin.
down.
Go ahead and
That-
swipe through that a little bit for me.
That is so.
Hey, even
brutal.
decapitated. Very cute. Very
Oof.
cute. Gotta
Oh,
admit.
it's a cutie, yeah. Dude, when they run, they're so cute.
Yeah, they're adorable.
They're
Yeah.
adorable little
That's the
things.
most adorable severed head I've ever seen. So yeah, man. So we'll go back to the cancer thing. You guys got COVID, no big deal.
Well, what do you
kind of
mean no
minuscule
big
shit
deal? I
in
still can't
comparison
completely
to.
smell or taste.
I feel
because
great.
I've got cancer. Okay, I got cancer. I'm the
You're
star
a-
of the show.
you're a survivor.
I'm the star. I'm the survivor. I'm very brave.
I can't believe how many people actually cared about you.
Yeah, it
I
is
was
surprising. It's
surprised.
surprising.
When everybody's like, "Is he okay?" I'm like, I mean, I guess.
You know, my
I didn't
doctor
really
told me to
talk
stop
him.
joking about it.
I've been joking about it.
Yeah, it's-
I actually sent you a couple zingers through text messages that I thought you felt some sort of way about.
I don't know. I just
because I was
really don't
kind
pay
of
attention
like
to what you send me. Hold
I
on.
was just kind of like making fun that you're gonna get your nuts cut out. Because I said, "What if they got to cut your dick off?" And then you went like silent on me. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
maybe I went a little too far."
I'll never find that. I mean, you know, I like that. Go ahead and pull up that big, disgusting testicle next to that little girl.
So this is exactly.
Oh, it's Signor Testiculo.
This is pretty goddamn
Testiculo.
racist. This is
Testiculo.
pretty
His
fucking
nut
racist.
has hair.
It does have hair.
And
like,
that girl's
on the
about
top and the bottom.
13 years old.
Yeah, she does not need to be chilling with that
We're
giant,
gonna pull up a
horrendous
picture.
looking-
And
Why
this
did
is
they make the little squiggly pubes, huh?
dude. His pubes look like a freshly shaved
so
chin.
gross. It's
Ugh.
really gnarly. I don't know.
Is that a fucking
Signor
mole?
Testiculo.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that a mole on the side of his nut?
Or is that a cancerous?
That
lump?
could be cancer.
That could be cancer.
Although mine
This is
looks
obviously
a lot
a
more
health
like the
class.
basketball. You know the basketball right down there?
I want you to
That's
do me
what it feels like.
I want you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
I want you to splice that nut with Cindy Crawford
Cindy Crawford.
because look at they both have that like mole
I
on
don't
the
even know
side.
what that bitch looks like.
Look at Cindy Crawford. Pull her up. Look at Mr. Senor Nut.
Yeah,
okay?
Senor Testicular.
You see how he's got the
Testicular.
little
The
thing
mole
over there
his
on the
cheek? Yeah,
chin?
uh-huh.
If you pull up Cindy
Cindy
Crawford,
Crawford was hot in like the 80s, right?
Oh, yeah.
let's see the mole. Let's see a picture of the
Might
mole.
have gotten it removed.
No,
She
it's
looks
right
like she's
there.
got it removed.
Nope,
Where?
third picture in. There, right there. You
What
can
are
see
you
it right
talking
there.
about?
There's the mole.
I don't see a mole.
Oh man,
Above her lip?
did she get it removed? That's her signature.
I mean, yeah, I think she got it
This
removed.
is
doggy dog.
bullshit.
Yeah.
She does got a movie where she gets fucked though.
That's cool.
You could watch that.
There's a really good Angelina Jolie flick where she gets fucked. It's called
Is it-
Taking Lives.
Ooh.
Great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because she gets plowed.
Do you ever like
the best part.
masturbate to like those kind of things?
Not in a long time. Not since like porn on my iPhone.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, Taking
Yeah.
Lives probably beat the meat to that.
Yo, Money
uncountable
Train,
times.
Money Train.
I'm not
with
familiar with Money
J-Lo?
Train.
That's when J-Lo gets fucked.
J-Lo gets
you
fucked
only
on
get
Money
about a 14-second clip to masturbate to, so you,
You gotta
have
keep
to
hitting rewind.
keep
Yeah.
rewinding it. It was
gotta
on
keep hitting
VCR, so you need to carve out a nice a piece of time.
Yeah,
too,
there we go.
'cause
Money Train, J-Lo, nips.
Look at- oh yeah,
Ah, she's got great nips on her.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for. Is that her body right there?
that's her.
Oh, she.
No, that's not real.
She just recently broke up with A-Rod.
You see the fucking meme where
That's
she's
usually how it goes
collecting
with
all
her.
the rings like Thanos, and it's like all of her rich ex-boyfriends.
Yo.
You know, that bitch is loaded from
She's
divorce
still Jenny
settlements.
from the block, baby.
She is still
I
Jenny
mean,
from the block.
A-Rod, she's gonna
I'm
get a
still-
nice
I'm
payout
still
from that
Jenny from the
motherfucker.
block.
She's gonna be dating some guy like 10 years younger than her, and like
Of course.
a
So
month.
wait.
That's how it works with her.
Can
Yeah,
you,
she's gonna be sitting
I-
on
I-
his face forcefully.
I
just-
want to talk a little bit of about the fights last night.
Oh wait. Okay,
Oh,
let's
go-
go.
No,
No, let's
no.
go on from my cancer thing.
No,
Let's move
no,
on from that.
everybody
it's fine.
needs to
It's not a
know.
big
No,
deal,
no,
bro.
it's
It's not a big deal. It's not
Look,
important.
cancer,
It's not a
right?
big deal.
Everybody needs to know
All
about
right,
your cancer.
I'll give you a real quick thing
because
just for
everybody's
those-
worried and
yeah.
they really do want to know how you're doing.
For those of you who are curious, I went to the doctors. I had to get an ultrasound and some blood work. The blood work came back good, but the ultrasound is still pretty damning. And he goes, like, we're over 90% sure that it's cancer. To be 100% sure, we'd have to do a biopsy, but there's a massive risk of it spreading if we do the biopsy.
Goes
So
to the dick.
I hope it doesn't go to the dick. But his recommendation is just go ahead and lob the nut off. And he said I've got a super high percentage of a chance of it never returning and me just sailing
And
off.
what did
into
he
the
say
sunset.
about your platinum hair?
He didn't say anything about my platinum hair.
He was like, that I would definitely lop off
he
too.
he didn't say anything about my platinum hair, and the platinum hair that's just a result of the stress, the stress that I've been under.
The only person, you
Yeah.
are. There's only one of you.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
because
fact.
only you release these kind of things.
Yeah.
Platinum hair.
Yep.
And then cancer. How do you release those two fucking things
in the same week?
In the same week. Hey guys, dyeing my hair. Oh, also got cancer.
Well, you know when Tom Segura broke his arm and broke his leg or patella tendon.
Yeah, hey, take that, Tom Segura.
Yeah, he
Tom
had
Segura.
like a big Tom Segura.
Take that, Tommy. We got a guy who's got cancer.
That's fucking right. One ball has cancer.
Does
in it.
anybody in any other
But there's a
podcast
thing.
game have cancer?
No, not at all. Because those people
Not
are,
one.
they just have the steam taken out of them. When you get cancer, you really don't want to podcast.
Oh, we are
anymore.
building some serious traction with your cancer right now.
We are, and I
it's the
think
best thing that's ever happened to
we're
the
gonna
show.
get flagged by YouTube because all YouTube hears is COVID and cancer, and all we have to do is say the word vaccination, and now YouTube thinks that we're saying that the vaccinations for COVID cause cancer, and we just got flagged.
It doesn't matter because the support that we're gonna have.
Oh, it doesn't matter, yeah.
From just regular people hearing about Dave's triumphant.
Yeah.
Somebody
said that I was
over
brave.
cancer.
They were like, "Oh, you're so brave," and I'm like,
You
"I
are.
fucking done."
I'll tell you what's-
Hey, listen, I'm kind of afraid of the dark. You know that about me? I'm a little afraid of the dark.
I'm not
see
scared
it.
of
The
nut
demons.
cancer.
No, not really.
I mean, I can see him being afraid of the dark.
There's a demons in the dark. We have a long history of
It's
trying
Joe
to keep our
Rogan
soul
in the
doors.
dark.
Joe Rogan in the dark. We got a
true.
long history of keeping these soul doors tight. The reason we do that is because there's demons in the dark.
Well, I mean, the worst thing would be if you get like the chemo afterwards is definitely going to be
I don't
the
think I'm
worst.
going to have to get. He didn't mention chemo. He didn't mention.
They might
chemo.
not want to mention that till the end.
Well, he
'cause
also
it's
said
such
there's
a
something wrong with my
terrible
other
thing.
ball, which like
Oh,
I didn't.
here goes. You're like a fucking eunuch. You're
No,
gonna be a nutless fucking.
Well, I didn't
alien.
notice that my-
Really, I mean, that's what you're transforming into.
I mean, it's the
A
future.
genderless
2021
alien.
with platinum hair. I noticed it, but I never really checked out anybody else's ball, so I didn't have anything for comparison. But the doctor was like, he's had a medical term. What I picked up from it was you've got blown out veins in your other ball.
yeah.
And
that's because my other ball lifts.
that's it. And I said
it's veiny.
Yeah,
it's
I
all
said, "What? That's
diesel
my
like the
strong
Rock.
ball. That's the strong. You know that vein that people get in their shoulder, that coiled up nasty vein when
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
they're lifting hard and they're doing
Oh, yeah.
steroids. I have that in
Like
my
the
ball.
Rock.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
my nut. And
Your testicles look like
it's
the
a mess.
Rock.
It's a mess. No, it just
Q Rock right here.
It's weird because I can like in my one ball I can feel there's like one or two tubes leading to it. In my other ball, there's like a mess of like 7 coiled up fucking veins. It's much heavier and it's
Yeah.
very lumpy looking. That's because all the veins in
Can
it.
I ask you something?
Go on.
If they had to cut all your balls off,
All of them,
and
all
they had
two
to
of
cut
them.
your dick off, and then somebody would ask you, "What is your gender?" What would you say?
I'd kill myself way before anybody way before anybody asked me anything. I'd be fucking dead, bro. That's really
I'd be jumping in front of the next
yeah,
fucking
the NJ Transit
NJ
train.
Transit.
My aunt stopped the NJ Transit train because she's got schizophrenia, and she hopped on the tracks and stopped, and she was in
Sure.
the news and everything.
Yeah.
Shout out Aunt Lisa. And so, yeah, man, but it's gonna be good. I'm gonna get my ball cut off. I got a high percentage of a chance of recovering, and we're gonna move on to Hot Boy Summer. This summer, we're going to Miami, right? Are we not?
Yes.
Are we going
I'm
to Miami?
going to Miami actually in September. So
Oh, well,
without
we're gonna
us.
go in.
Without us?
We should go in August. Why are you going in September?
because my wife, her uncle,
Yeah.
has this big fucking beautiful apartment thing that he's renting. You know how like Miami, it's all white and marble and shit,
Yeah.
and there's like a patio
Oh, so
thing.
he's-
and
Well,
like,
Airbnb.
I mean,
Like Airbnb,
it's like
yeah.
a ball in Airbnb.
And you
It
guys
looks
gonna
like
fuck in it?
something fucking Dwayne Wade.
You gonna make out in that?
I'm gonna try.
You're gonna try to make out in that.
I'm
That's
gonna
right. Get those
try.
make out numbers up.
Man.
Well, listen, September's all nice, but in August we should all go.
I could go. I don't know if I could go in August. I could go in fucking September.
Why? Okay, so we're gonna go with you then, and we're gonna stay in your uncle's house.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe. I mean,
What the fuck, bro?
he's cool. Like he
is
offered.
he that cool?
I mean, dude, he let me. He said I could have drove his Ferrari.
He let you fuck his niece.
Well, he has a Ferrari.
Well, I mean,
What the
obviously.
fuck?
Yeah. No.
Can we drive his
the
Ferrari?
yacht? The yacht that we got married
What?
on. The yacht that we
You
got
said a
married. The yacht that we got married on. Dude, we look like we were balling on that
Yeah,
wedding. We
bro.
looked like we were balling, and honestly, we didn't have much at all.
Okay, so check this out.
Come back
Here's
to dirty Jersey.
I want to go. I want to go jet skiing. You ever been jet skiing, Marco?
No, I haven't.
Would you go jet skiing?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so we got to go jet skiing.
Sure.
And I want to go fishing. Like I want to get on a boat and,
Yeah.
and try to catch like a big
Yeah.
fucking marlin.
And then,
or
if he
swordfish.
brings his Ferrari, We could pimp a Ferrari down in
Bro,
South Beach.
I'm telling you.
I just got to run that by him, but he's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie.
Let us know because we were about to book. I was
But
gonna
yo,
buy
Marco,
the tickets.
ain't no room for 3 in a Ferrari, baby.
Bro, we'll rent another one. We'll rent
one of
another
those
one.
little motorized scooters.
Yeah, because in
because-
Miami you can rent those things for
Me and
for
Dave
pretty
are
affordable.
going to obviously be in the Ferrari, and then you
Nah, I'm
can
getting a fucking
get like
Lotus,
a
my
Honda,
boy.
and you can drive right behind
I'm
us.
getting a Lotus, my guy. You get the Ferrari, you get a Lotus, you get a what's another
Honda
Porsche?
Civic.
Whatever, maybe a nice Porsche.
Oh, okay. Well, he gets the cheapest.
I feel,
stuff.
is Porsche cheaper than a? Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
it's
okay.
much
Lamborghini,
cheaper.
Lamborghini.
Oh wait,
Lamborghini.
he's not going to drive a fucking Lambo, and I'm going to drive a Ferrari. He's going to get.
Is that a difference? Is that like one's better?
It's more expensive.
Is it really?
We're talking like McLaren.
Can you bring up how much average cost of a Lamborghini McLaren?
No, a Lamborghini is
Yeah.
a Lamborghini. A McLaren is a McLaren. I don't know what.
I don't know anything about cars, bro.
You don't know.
shit about cars.
Obviously, you don't know anything.
Yeah, yeah. I work
pull
at
up
a custom-
Lamborghini McLaren.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is that? That's not a real thing.
Are you sure?
Average
What about
price
an
of a Lamborghini.
Aventador?
Okay.
Yeah,
200
look at that
grand.
fucking thing.
Now pull up the average
200
price
thou?
of a McLaren. McLaren
Yeah,
is spelled
yeah,
the
yeah.
way it sounds. McLaren.
The way it sounds. Go ahead, start spelling it the fuck out then.
MC.
Right there.
Oh,
there you go.
McLaren.
Spell check.
McLaurin. McLaurin.
McLaurin. How much is that bad boy cost? Okay, about the same. 208, 192.
Okay, yeah.
And then let's do Ferrari.
Ferrari's probably about, I would say, 150 to 200.
Really? I would have. I always imagined they were in the same sphere. You know
No,
what I
they.
mean?
Oh,
check that shit out, bro.
Where did Ferrari come
Yeah,
from?
they stepped their
About
shit up. I'm gonna get a
200 grand.
motherfucking Bentley because I want all that interior jazz. You know what I mean? All that
I honestly think
luxurious
you're too
interior.
short to see over the
I probably
wheel.
am. I probably
Yeah,
am. I
you
don't
probably-
know. But it looks like I'd probably be the right height for a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. That's a small man's
they
car.
probably have something in the car that picks you up, kind of, because
Yeah.
Floyd drives one.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Floyd is short as fuck.
He is. Bentley.
okay.
Okay, so about the same. We're talking
we-
the
we'd
same
all-
ballpark.
yeah.
So
Well-
that's what I'll do. I'll get the Bentley. You get the Lambo. You get the Ferrari.
I want a Ferrari down.
And then-
if all works out with this podcast thing,
Of course it
I'm
will.
getting a Ferrari.
When all works out with this podcast thing. But I'm telling you guys, we should go to. I would love to go to Miami. I'd love to go fishing.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do if
go
I go
ahead.
down there. I see Andrew Schultz. He's catching hands.
Is he? You're gonna beat the shit
I'm
out of
gonna
Andrew
smack
Schultz?
that
I like him.
motherfucker.
I like Andrew Schultz. Why would you?
He's
I
strike
don't
him?
like
He's
anybody
alright.
else who does podcasts.
Why would you strike him? Why would you
They're
strike
the
him?
enemy.
In his
Because there
face?
could only be one. I'm like a Highlander, dude. I have
Yeah.
to have a purpose.
Yeah.
My purpose.
Well, the next
what
group of
drives me-
podcasters, you're fighting him.
What drives me is hate.
Yeah.
So I hate some people, and that makes me want to do better than
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's how I live my whole life.
don't know if that's
dude.
sustainable.
Oh, speaking of whole life
Go ahead.
and Ferraris and everything,
Yeah.
during my sickness,
Yeah.
my illness, I watched the dopest movies.
What'd you watch?
I started it out with Cliffhanger, right?
Okay, not good.
With
Go on.
Stallone. It's really
Bad.
good, first of all. And then I watched Fast and the Furious 3, 4,
Jesus
5, 6,
Christ.
7,
Bad,
and
bad,
then
bad.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Bad.
Okay?
Okay, so that's we're up to 6
dude,
bad
They
movies.
shift way too much. So when you're
'Cause people wanna see that
when
action,
you're
baby.
when you're driving, and then I'm like, "Hey, Dom, I need you over here." You're not gonna go.
Yeah, why not?
You're not gonna do that.
Are you not?
No, because you have to step on the gas to start going, and then first of all, if you're doing 140,
Yeah.
you're no longer shifting.
There's nowhere left to shift.
There's nowhere left to shift unless you're
Can't go. Yeah.
unless you're downshifting.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no more shifting involved.
Uh-huh.
You don't go. I need you over here, and then shift.
Go to images. I'd like to see some Fast and Furious cars. So you watched a bunch of dog shit Fast and Furious movies.
Dude, don't get me wrong. The series, it was good. But
Yeah.
Then, like, it just, after each movie,
Is it
just
good though?
Well, no, wait.
It
This is
pressed
what
the-
happened.
it
I've
got-
noticed this. Wait. I noticed this. In Fast and the Furious,
Scroll down.
they started turning into superheroes in like the
Yeah.
third one.
Yeah, they're on the super soldier serum.
When Dominic Toretto caught a motor on a chain
What?
and stopped it, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that is
We're doing this
super-
now.
That's superhuman strength.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Because there is nobody on the planet that could do that.
Yeah.
You can't just catch a 300-pound motor.
Well, not with that
full
attitude.
arm extension. Yo, and then I was like looking forward to all the scenes where it's like Toretto and The Rock.
Yeah.
Because Vin Diesel in real life is only like 5'8".
And he's
Yeah,
also
he
like
dwarfs
And,
him.
and
Fat.
The Rock is like 6'4".
Yeah,
he's a
big
big,
guy.
dude. So every time you see him, I was like looking at the floor to see like what they would put him on, like a box and shit.
Yeah.
He always had like high heels, like
No
boots on.
shit, really? They give him. Oh, I would never. I'd be like, let me be fucking short, you assholes.
I mean, that is your life. That's like
the
me
Rock
and
next
you.
to Shaq. Hold on. Okay, the mountain. The Rock next to the Rock.
Oh my god. There you go.
Look at that. Is that Yao Ming?
There you go.
Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg's my height.
Mark Wahlberg is about your height, and he's about the size of Vin Diesel in real life. So
Yeah.
Man,
see,
Get out of
he
here.
is
Look at the picture
clearly-
where they're face to face, all the way to the left. Yeah, or all the way to the right. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's,
dude.
That's a lie.
No,
That's
that is a lie. Look where his hip is and his hip.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look at The Rock, though, with the little goatee. Man, he looks way tougher with a
See,
little
that's
goatee.
bullshit too.
Yeah, that's not true.
So basically, Dominic Toretto is he's a superhero.
Who the fuck is
these
Dominic
movies.
Toretto?
Because, dude, okay,
Oh, that's
here's
Vin
another.
Diesel's character?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude,
I imagine you know
Dominic-
them on a first and last name basis.
Oh, I know they're sisters. I know Mia.
You know their extended
Mia's
family.
his sister.
What was the scene where The Rock was fighting that? Was he fighting Vin Diesel? I don't know, but they're
Yeah, that
smashing
happens.
through walls and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like the Hulk versus Thor, dude. It's
Yeah.
like
The Rock
they
jumps
destroy. Dude, when they fight in the movie, they destroy
Everything.
They
Everything.
destroy a building. They run through a building completely. And
That's
then,
the same thing with Shobbs and Hall, right? Or Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw.
Slob and knob.
You know, slob and knob. Yeah, bro.
Another thing I noticed because I was watching a movie that just a trailer,
Yeah.
right? And it had that one little dude from Game of Thrones in it.
Oh,
Let me tell you,
what's his name? Fuck, I
Dirk
know his name.
Diggler. Dirk. What is it?
That's
It's
pretty close.
Dirk
No, I don't think it's Dirk.
McClurch.
No. What's the dwarf from Game of Thrones? Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah, it's like Dirk Dillinger. It's
Dirk Dillinger?
It's Diggler.
Name. Ding,
It's
Go-
Dirk Dingleman. What is it? It's Dirk something, isn't it?
yeah. Here, we'll find
All
out
right,
right
we'll
now.
find out right now.
I'll go to all because you're in images right now.
All right,
Let's
we
see
got
what
to
his
find
name
out
is.
this
Hold
little
on.
Dirk's
Name
name.
that midget.
Peter Dinklage.
Dirk Dillinger.
Fucking
I can see where you got confused.
okay.
though.
So
I can see.
I
where
was
you got
looking.
Dillinger.
I was watching a movie and
Yeah.
or just a trailer actually. And why I did not click on this is because the preview I'm watching.
Now be careful.
He's walking into rooms.
Yes, he is.
And everybody is just like. And
Yeah. Why would
Yo,
they? Why would
let
they?
me tell you something.
Yeah.
If a midget is
Huh?
in a movie,
Wait, huh?
okay?
Wait, what?
Half the
Huh?
movie?
Yeah. What was the word? What? If
If a little person
okay. Huh.
was in a movie, half the movie would be people reacting to a little person entering a room.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't you don't just enter a room as a little person and everybody's like, "Oh, this is normal."
Hey, let me tell you though, I have seen
It's like if
plenty
a
of little
giant-
people in my life and never caused a scene about it.
Oh, I do
right?
all the
No,
time.
fuck that.
There's a little guy. There's a little guy who does the shopping carts at ShopRite.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's a little guy, and
Yeah.
every time I see him, I'm like, I wonder. I always get internal
Yeah.
zingers. I'm like, oh, look at him. He's just working a little hard.
Yeah,
and then I
no.
go, I wonder if he's a little angry. He has to work in
No,
the
no,
dude.
just
I
adding
burn
little to things.
Dude,
That's
there's
just
a
how-
little person. That,
Yeah.
he's
Right.
a gas attendant on Route 9, I think, in Parlin.
Uh-huh.
I think at the Wawa. He used to be at the Speedway. Now he's
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
Wawa.
Yeah,
Bro.
his name is Vinny.
Oh,
You know him?
personally.
Yeah, I know.
In that case, he's a very
Jay's
nice
like,
guy.
I know every
I know
fucking
every
little person
little
in a
person-
20-mile radius.
I know every little person in Middlesex County, dude.
But dude, I pulled
His
up
name is
There's only
Vinny,
6.
and he is a little retarded.
No, you can't say
Oh,
little
man.
and retarded, bro. Oh my
You're
god.
calling a midget a retard. Wow, you're going to hell.
You know, do you have somewhere else you
Imagine
want
if
to
he
take
was
that? Because I
black.
wanted to move into. Okay, this is a good segue now because I wanted to move into something that may be a little controversial, but I think we can navigate it.
You
very
know,
well.
we need to tread real lightly
All right.
on this, and this is only because there have been so many African champions recently.
African
in the UFC.
champions, plus in the midst of this George Floyd thing and all those other things that are going on. I just want to say, now I can feel as it's going to come out. I have to kind of make this into something different.
You're gonna have to navigate.
I think maybe
Yeah.
the black community wouldn't consider themselves lucky, but as Americans,
Yeah.
as an American,
The
I
best thing.
consider myself
Fortunate,
lucky and
yeah.
fortunate
Sure.
that black people were kidnapped and taken as slaves to America.
Absolutely.
Now,
you could say that loud and proud.
Now,
No, that is.
this is now the reason.
Now let's start digging ourselves out of the
we
hole,
dug a
the
hole.
racist hole.
Now, thank God, for my sake as an American.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I can see it's not good for the black community.
They brought the entire cast of Roots to America.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. It was a
Appreciate
terrible
it.
thing. I feel like what's her name?
Thank you, European Dutch settlers.
What's that lady's name who just fucked up? Shit. She's like the Speaker of the House.
Yeah. Is it that transgender?
No, the Speaker of the
Oh.
House lady that was just like, "Thank you, George Floyd, for your sacrifice."
Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi's
I can't
dumbass.
believe
Oh,
the ball
she
saying
said
that.
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Well, she said that thank you for George Floyd's sacrifices. I don't like the bitch. bitch, but I don't think that I think she just kind of flubbed her words. Everybody's pissed off at her because she said, "Thank you, George Floyd, for your sacrifice." And it's like, George Floyd didn't fucking sacrifice himself.
Look, if he could go back and be like,
no take backsies though, George.
Hey, George, you could get up, or you can
lay down and sacrifice.
The biggest sacrifice ever for
I think he probably would. He would probably go no.
He'd be like, you know what? I'm pretty good. I like to go back to smoking meth and hanging out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he did that. Now, Nancy Pelosi, she comes out. She says that I don't like her, but there's a mole over that,
dude.
But she flubbed her words. But I do want to say that thank goodness that historically speaking, black people were stolen from their country and brought to here because
honestly,
I realized
they've changed the world.
Yeah. Well, America for certain.
Black Americans changed the world. They made us, no shit, a superpower.
Yeah.
You know?
Without black people, white people's culture is like mayonnaise on saltines. We don't really have a whole lot of culture to offer the world. Black people have a tremendous amount of culture. I mean, if you're talking music, almost all music is derived. Even rock and roll was derived from what, like Miles Davis, and the original blues player, and all those riffs and all those chords.
Who's that motherfucker? The Devil Crossroads.
Yes. Yeah. I forget if that's really the name. It's a Netflix documentary.
Who did the song Crossroads? The original.
Well, are you talking about the Netflix documentary?
I'm talking about the guy who supposedly sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah. There's a Netflix documentary.
Crossroads original song.
I forget what his name is. It might be. It's not Miles Davis, is it?
No.
Robert Johnson. Yeah, that's it.
Robert Johnson. He sold his soul. That motherfucker.
That's a great documentary on Netflix, by the way.
Oh, there's a great documentary on him, dude. So allegedly, he sold his soul to the devil to be able to play the blues,
play the funkiest.
He was just gathering up all these, like he was just playing down in like the Delta and shit like that, watching all these guys play and kind of taking styles from everybody and made
creating his own thing.
But the thing is, we basically rock and roll stole
100%,
from him,
100%.
And he stole from other black blues players. I mean,
right, but so much of the music that we have today, I mean,
dude,
all
music,
of rock and roll,
culture,
hip-hop,
sports,
sports, style. I mean, geez, man, if it wasn't for that, porn,
BBC.
Well, nobody wants to watch little tiny peepees.
Yeah,
we want to see big black cocks.
They want to see big.
We want to see big black
purple yogurt shooters.
That's what we. Don't say purple yogurt shooters, bro.
Thick, veiny, purple yogurt slingers.
No. But I mean, I shudder at the idea of what America would be like without the influence of the black community over
Basketball
the past fucking 200 years.
Terrible. You'd be having a bunch of Tom Segura's out there.
Yeah. I mean, fighting in general. For years, it was like white people had to figure it out. Because black people were just whooping ass for so many generations. And now, because of that, the UFC is like a big multicultural melting pot.
Think about it. We got Jamie Foxx. We got Denzel Washington.
Are we just naming black people now?
Yeah, we
are.
Will
Smith. Will fucking Smith, okay? God damn it. That's case closed.
So honestly,
that dude with the lazy eye.
Forrest Whitaker.
DMX, rest in peace.
DMX, God damn it.
The guy from Digital Underground, rest in peace.
There's just so much.
Now we're just naming dead black guys.
But I mean, really, in reality, if you did a little thought experiment and you said, what if there was never any black influence over America? America would be fucking bad, bro.
You know what the thing is, though? You can't say this if you're like in the somewhat celebrity sphere. You can't say things like this because it triggers people. But the thing is, like me, you, we all grew up in like the fucking hood. I grew up around blacks. I'm half Hispanic, you know. I understand what it's like. I understand their culture and everything. That's why I could speak on behalf of it, because I grew up with them in their culture.
But it's
when a white fucking upper middle class person tries to somehow agree or feel for them or speak out on behalf of them, they're like, yo,
social
motherfucker.
Justice warriors.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you know what, you in the hood, they would play you out because you're trying to be like a dick rider is what they would call you. A social justice warrior is a dick rider. Yeah, you're a dick rider.
I mean, last night my two friends were arguing over Xbox. One's black, one's white.
Yeah.
And somehow I got...
Wait, a black guy they can afford an Xbox?
Wait a second. Go on, Marco. Go on, Marco.
He's a really white black guy.
Okay.
But what was I going to say? They got an argument with black and white, literally. And I wasn't even paying attention because I was watching this UFC card.
Yeah.
And my white friend goes, dude, how could you not see that your brothers and sisters are hurting?
Oh, God.
Dude.
Wait, a white guy said that on behalf of the black guy?
He spoke on behalf of the black community is what he meant to say.
That's what we were getting to. It was cringy as fuck.
I tried to do that shit at all.
He should have... I'm surprised the black dude be like, shut your bitch ass up, white boy.
Well, you know, I've gotten to the point where it's like with the whole George Floyd thing, like I have not paid attention to it. I haven't looked at it. I don't know the details of it. To me, it seems pretty straightforward.
I almost came when I saw the look in that guy's eyes.
That shit was hilarious.
It felt so good.
Yeah.
To watch that guy realize that he's gonna get fucked until he inevitably wants to kill himself.
Yeah, somebody's gonna fuck him till he loves him.
Enjoy those cock meat sandwiches, buddy.
Blah, 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 blah. You ever see docking?
Yeah. Like wait, are you talking about a UF? Are you talking about like the NASA when they dock like?
No.
Oh, no, I don't know. No, I don't watch gay porn.
Docking.
No, what
docking?
Don't fucking pull it up because
I'll throw up.
No,
go ahead and pull up docking. Go ahead and pull up docking.
Don't pull up docking.
Go ahead and pull up docking.
Dude.
You shut up. You shut up, you fucking pussy. Pull up docking.
You're going to have docking on your fucking computer.
That's right, I am. Docking gay? Go ahead, pull up images.
Urban Dictionary.
Pull up images.
No,
don't be a fucking pussy.
Just read it.
Images.
I heard you need a lot of foreskin.
Oh, look.
Oh, it's when two dicks touch. Oh,
no, it's not when they touch. It's like somehow a dude can put his dick in another dude's dick.
This basically explains it.
Yeah, hot dogs in space
dicks instead of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Can we show everybody what
we can show,
is
obviously we could show them
through this hot dog image?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because this, I like docking now.
Do you like docking?
Well, now with those two delicious
we can dock. Look, what is that picture down there? I feel like
it's
my
a
safe
white
search
guy
is on.
for some reason.
Not that guy.
What the hell is this guy holding?
These are just dudes that dock.
This dude docking.
This dog docks.
Oh, that's a device for docking.
Yeah,
Male,
our audience
gay,
knows what docking
is,
though.
It's like a gay Chinese finger trap for dicks.
Okay, so it's like a gay Chinese finger
trap.
Our
audience is predominantly
speaking of
closeted
Chinese
dudes.
Speaking of Chinese finger traps, dude, the Asians are getting fucked up left and right now, bro.
What do you mean?
Starting with Wei Li Zhang.
Yeah, bro. Who, by the way, is fucking famous for putting on one of the biggest barn burners of all time with Joanna and Jacek.
Dude, she beat Joanna into an alien.
Yeah, she did. She fucking inflated Joanna's head.
It was
I would say
bring
up Joanna, but I'm not gonna make you spell that.
Jake.
No, it's good,
dude,
bro.
Let's get into a little bit of fight talk.
Let's do that.
Here.
That's fine.
Let's
start with Weidman. Let's start from the bottom.
Okay, yeah, we could start.
Now,
ready? He went to throw a fucking power kick.
You've heard of rubbernecking
from 20 minutes, from like 20 miles away.
Yeah,
and then he had perfect time to sit down, check it perfectly, and then Chris Weidman turned into Anderson Silva of old.
Yep.
Dude, the funny thing was the announcers. John Anik, because everybody in the house that I was watching this out was like, ooh. And then John Anik goes on the radio or he goes on the television. He goes, okay, so we're going to see this now. Like, we're going to show it to you.
Like they couldn't fucking, like brace yourselves type of shit.
Like somebody in the van that's watching this is like, okay, go.
When I was younger, how many years ago now do you think it was that Weidman
broke Silva's leg?
Broke Silva's leg, yeah.
That was like over 7. That was about 7 years ago, wasn't it?
So, I was very much a casual fan at that time, and just liked Anderson Silva and felt some type of way that was how Weidman secured the victory. And then, of course, Weidman KOs him in the rematch, and so there's not really much to say after that.
And he pretty much ended his career after that leg break, honestly.
Although
it went downhill for Anderson
he's fighting,
that.
Isn't he? Isn't he fighting soon?
He's boxing
Chavez Jr. Or
yeah,
like that, right?
Yeah, he is. He's boxing Chavez Jr. That's going to be horrible.
It seems like a
Speaking
bad
of
idea.
horrible boxing, before we dive into the UFC.
Oh, yeah, can we rewind?
So much to talk about.
There really is.
Yeah.
Let's touch on that fucking Ben Askren, Jake Paul thing.
Well, we have a lot of time, so let's finger fuck the whole thing. Because
let's go for fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, man, who gives a shit?
Who's Joe Rogan it?
Yeah, I'm settling in right now.
I want to first, is anybody else in this room just kind of sick about how much everybody's talking about Jake Paul? Like literally at the UFC press conference, people were just talking about Jake Paul.
Asking Dana constantly.
Yo, DC almost got up and smacked him,
Yeah. Dana was upset about it?
He's just tired of answering questions.
He's tired of like, okay, look, what this kid has been able to do and make the money that he's been able to make is great. But he is not a fighter in the sense that what you saw tonight is fighting at the highest level. It is not boxing Ben Askren, who looked so bad, dude.
So bad.
He looked so bad. It's.
I want to
embarrassing.
unpack a lot. So let's click on that image right there, Marco, because I want to.
Versus
bring that up a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with Jake Paul. He's a young man. He's bodied up a bit.
Tight. He's young.
Not for nothing. I kind of like his brother Logan.
I you like his dick piece.
I like his
he's got a piece on him.
First of all, he doesn't have a great body.
No, he really does.
He doesn't. He can't seem to get cut.
Like
Logan's got my body. Jake's got your body.
This is what I will give.
This
is what I will give with Jake. All right.
Yeah.
He is obviously not on steroids.
I fucking like his pants and sneakers.
He's natural. I definitely didn't like that he brought out a robot with him.
That was kind of corny, but he's trying to make that Triller event like
an event.
It was bad.
Dude, honestly,
I didn't watch it. I couldn't believe people watched it.
I liked it the first time around with Holyfield and
I paid for that Tyson thing.
I thought it was like, all right,
cool. I watched the Tyson
thing.
My
boy Wiz was on there. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
This time around, it was like Bieber, that Sweetie chick. I was like,
well, there's something weird about musical performances
Bad
with no
Baby
audience.
came out, showed her titties.
That didn't happen.
Then I would have paid for it.
But there is something weird about musical performances with no audience.
It's like a basketball game, like an intermission,
Yes.
and here come the cheerleaders.
See, at least they're there to get hyped.
That was a Mortal Kombat theme.
That was very good. At least the cheerleaders are there to get you hyped. Some of the music choices were like kind of laxed. You know,
like Doja Cat singing like super slow songs.
Yeah, like, and it's like we're about to watch people fight.
I don't even know who Doja Cat is.
I'm not too sure.
Is that the cat that plays the piano?
No, she's like the cow. I'm a cow, whatever.
No,
I don't know.
I'm thinking about
bitch, I'm a cow.
That's her.
That's so stupid.
No,
she has that one really big song.
I'm thinking about the cat playing the piano.
Yeah. You're thinking about the cat that he moves around. It's a fucking meme. It's a meme.
Is that Doja Cat?
That's not Doja Cat.
Got talent.
But yeah, man. So the whole event, before we even really get into the Askren Paul thing, was a little fucking weird. You know, like I said, musical performances without audiences, they just don't hit the same. They're not landing. It's very
so
strange.
boring.
E40 was out there. He's very fat, very old, and he's just like, I'm just like, and he's doing it to no fuck. And I love E40. I grew up on E40, so like, I'm not mad at him for being there. It was just fucking weird. The whole thing felt weird. I'm tired, honestly. I'm tired of Snoop and fighting.
Oh my God.
I used to love Snoop Dogg. I can't stand him.
I
Lately,
hate
he does seem
that
like a
old
fucking douche,
crusty
right?
black piece of
now
shit.
Be careful with the black.
You're going good.
Yeah.
The black
Crusty, old, crusty,
is it
black.
racist?
Right. Well, yeah, it's kind of now.
I mean, I didn't call him.
No, you didn't call him. You didn't call him the N-word. But I do something about.
I feel like it though.
Like I just feel like, hey, Snoop, if you're gonna do this, please
tone it down.
Stop
Not only
being
tone it
so
down, but be
old.
more savvy when it comes to fighting. And describe it better. Because
He's embarrassing. He's like the old black uncle at a barbecue that talks about boxing when he was a kid.
Yep. That's what it feels like.
He needs to get fucked up.
I mean,
it was so cringy after like Paul knocked out Ben, and then he hopped out of the ring, gave Snoop a hug, and they're just like, "Yeah,
dude,
boxing." Neither you motherfuckers know what the fuck.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, right? Jake Paul and Snoop Dogg hugging over a boxing victory.
The fact that he cried,
yeah,
I was like, dude, you're celebrating beating the worst.
Yeah, because he thinks it validates him. And it doesn't validate you, homie.
It's so embarrassing.
It's not a validation.
Honestly, I couldn't imagine waking up and the entire world hating my fucking guts and making fun of me the way they do for him.
Mute it? Yeah, let's mute it. I want to see 255. Skip around till you find him crying. But because I do want to see him crying. Yeah. He does cry a lot.
But it's fake, it feels like. Even when they interview
I don't know.
him.
I don't think it is fake. I think he's
I think
he's out of his mind.
Yeah,
I think he really believes that he's validated, that he's some great fighter.
This is after his brother lost to KSI. Look, he looks so soft.
He looks fucked up.
Yo, not for nothing.
Sauced.
Not for nothing. Do you see how bad his skin is?
He looked bad last night.
Ooh, he looked like a guy who's doing way too much ecstasy and not changing his pillowcase.
He does look like he's doing ecstasy. I remember this. Not changing
wash your face, bro.
Dude, wash
How
your
often
face,
are you
bro.
supposed to do that? How often are you supposed to change your
At
pillowcase?
least like once every 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm
but the
fucking
thing
that
is,
up,
when you're
bro.
doing ecstasy and then like you're sweating
Look
and
at
not
him crying.
showering.
Look at him crying, bro.
But dude, not one tear. He's a sociopath. No fucking tears.
I think he's on ecstasy.
Oh,
I think he's on ecstasy. No shit.
He looks
because
so
I saw him in the audience stand up and shout during it. He looked like he was on ecstasy. I thought he was wearing eyeliner.
I can't imagine people wanting me dead. Like,
Looks handsome there.
I'm just like, I hope he dies.
This is only 2 years.
Is anybody else
this is
not?
only 2 years ago.
Wait, is anybody else not sad if he dies?
Look, I'm not sad if he dies. I don't want him to die.
Do I wish death upon him? I sure do.
I want something different. I want him to lose in a very obvious way and then have to sit around and deal with it.
Honestly, fuck getting beat up, I hope those rape charges stick, yo.
Yeah, there's some sort of allegations going on.
Oh, yeah, baby. You don't get to the top of the mountain without raping a couple bitches along the way.
I don't know anything about it. Can we bring up Jake Paul rape allegations?
Ready? The girl said no, and he said, I'll tell you what, bitch.
Well, while Marco was pulling up,
take this dick.
Take this dick. You want this dick?
I bet he's got an average dick.
Rape Paul?
3.5, 4-inch dick.
Rape Paul? Yeah, I don't think he's got.
I don't think he's got much of a grower. He's probably got a 5.5-inch pink dick.
Maybe.
Yeah, and he took that.
2 days ago, Jake Paul accusers report details sexual assault.
That's
Go ahead and click
baby.
on that. Let's bring it up.
That's the burn that'll burn
Jake
forever.
Paul accusers said the YouTube star sexually assaulted a woman and groped a minor he called jailbait. Very classy.
Thank you, God. A kid is involved now.
Yeah, this is not
so
good.
now he's gonna get child.
All right. So after TikTok influencer Justine Paradise, 24, alleged online that Paul forced her to perform non-consensual oral sex on him, the New York Times' Taylor Lorenz interviewed 3 of Paradise's friends who corroborated aspects of her account.
He's fucked. He's fucked.
Well, see, look,
what about the kids?
What about the kid? The Times investigation into claims against Paul and Team 10, the influencers collective he organized and fronted starting 2017, following his long history of blah, 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 who has more than blah, 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 made waves. In April 13th tweet, Paul denied Paradise's allegations, and his lawyer told the New York Times that Paul categorically denies the accusations of oral rape. Paul's representatives did not immediately respond. So he's been accused of mouth fucking, forcefully mouth fucking.
Yep. And 3 girls corroborated.
Now that's an interesting move because
Carabas.
They would have to have been there. No, I mean unless
they watched her, which
now
that
we gotta
sounds
be careful.
Kind of
We
hot.
have to. This is
not gonna lie.
That sounds a little hot.
That sounds super hot.
Scroll down a little bit. I just want to see
part of this, but we'll watch it.
Scroll down, Marco. I want to see if there's anything about the kid. Whoever the, I guess she was
an underage girl, so 17 will fucking do it.
Keep going down. Another woman, 21-year-old model and actress named Rayleigh Lolly, told the Times that she had begun working with Paul on Team 10 videos when she was 17.
She was 17, yep.
She told the Times Paul described her as jailbait, a derogatory term. Yeah, we know what that means.
Meaning
my
underage.
Guy. Yep. In late 2017, Lolly was still underage. Paul was 20. Says he forcefully groped her. Lolly said that she told Paul to stop, and he ran out of the room.
You kid fucker.
Well, kid groper. He did not penetrate little.
I wish he did, because then we really would have him.
Look, this is all right. So this is what I do need. I think this is a fate worse than death, right? He's
taking on the world, and because he's doing that, you're not gonna take on social media and the world and think you could beat everybody up, and there's not some kind of fucking backlash
waiting for you. Yeah, something's definitely. That's what I want, though. I don't want to die.
Because they want to see you. They want to see you fail.
Yeah.
They want to see the absolute worst
I try not to
happen.
be that kind of guy. I try not to be the... I want to be the go and get your money kid type of person. But he's talking shit to Tyron Woodley. He's talking shit to Nate Diaz. He's crying and celebrating his fucking...
Talking shit to DC.
DC threatened to slap him in the face.
Oh, I wish he would have fucking cracked him.
Imagine getting open hand slapped by DC when you're not prepared for it. Good God.
I bet his fingers smell like chicken and fries.
Wait a second, man. You can't say that,
and he's eating some tenders.
Unbelievable.
Between takes.
I would like to see, very much would like to see, but my fear, I'll tell you what my fear is that
scorpions.
No. I'm not really afraid of it. My fear is that he doesn't get what's coming to him, and he sails off into the sunset, and he makes his money, and nobody ever beats the shit out of him. Because if you're Jake Paul, you made a lot of money.
Yeah.
You cause a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
If you slide away right now, nobody
could beat it.
That's it.
I mean, if you're the lawyer, that's what you're telling him to do. You're like, yo,
slide
dude,
away, count your money, and fuck off, bro.
Yo, stop talking shit. Get out of the fucking limelight for a while. Let these things blow over.
Before DC open hand slaps you and ruins your career without even being in an octagon.
I just wish he would have gotten into a drunk driving accident last night that fucking murdered him. Oh, this was hilarious. So what happened is these guys had a little bit of a beef, and then Joe Rogan tried to get it out of Bad Man Brown. Something Brown. I forgot.
The black one?
Yeah, he's Randy Brown. I think it's Randy Brown. And he tried to get it out of him, and he was like, "I need you. I'll talk about it all on my Twitch." And he dropped his Twitch, And then Rogan was like, no, but I mean, like, can you tell us a little bit? He's like, I will on my Twitch. And my Twitch is T0 something.
Yep, good for you, bro.
Respect to that guy.
Fuck yeah, that's a good way to market your own shit.
Let's go down this fight card a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bring it. We still have to. We're running a little bit late in the game already, but I'm happy to stay here. I'm happy to keep this going.
Yeah, no,
bro.
I want to talk a little bit of fighting.
So let's bring up the card. Drop this out and bring up the card. So we had.
So it started with
fight.
Weidman and
good old rubber
Hall.
legs Weidman. Yeah.
Dude,
No,
it was
Anthony Smith. First,
yeah, but
it
started with Weidman. Okay,
it really, that's what it really popped off.
Yeah.
By the way, fuck you, Dana White, for fucking up my stream. You're making it so hard for me to find a
wait, allegedly
night.
fucking up the stream that you allegedly watched. Now there we go.
Yeah, because he'll come after us hard.
That's right.
He'll come after us like Jake Paul and a 17-year-old.
Kick the
He'll
shit
grow
out
up
of
the
Jake
fuck
Paul.
out
A little
of
bit of
us.
training, kick the shit out of Jake
So
Paul.
Hall checked that kick beautifully and wound up probably, I would say, ending Chris Weidman's career with that. That's a compound
They're both
fracture.
Uriah Hall and Weidman are both.
Yeah, but
Uriah Hall's
veterans.
on the
been on
run
a tear.
up.
Yeah,
he's on a run right now. He's got right now he's got 3 fights that he's won in a row and a broken leg. So he's killing it.
Weidman,
He's breaking bones and breaking faces.
I wonder if Weidman's ever made the kind of money where he can sail off yet. Probably not, right?
I will say this about the first fight because it was really cool watching Anthony Smith come out and feel the crowd.
Oh my God!
And
Electric.
because he was like that, I felt it.
Dude,
It translated through the TV.
I was talking to you guys on Instagram, like, yo, I'm so fucking hyped for watching this shit. The crowd was chanting,
It was so
high-fiving
dope.
each other.
Oh, they're hugging people and shit. It was great, dude. Thank Florida, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking thank you, Florida,
Well, that's
for
gonna be
not
nice.
giving a shit about
When
COVID.
we go to Florida, we don't have to wear masks. There's no mask mandate.
don't have
in
to do
Florida.
anything.
That's right, bro. So I can eat that ass without a
Age
mask
of
on.
consent, 16.
That's wait, what?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't
so
care
Jake
for
Paul
that.
would have been all right. Jake
As long
Paul
as he
should've
would
been
have
a
grown
Florida
them
boy.
titties down in Florida.
He'd have been
They went
okay.
down to Florida.
I wonder how that works.
You could fuck an alligator and a 16-year-old.
Like if you meet a 17-year-old girl or a 16-year-old girl in New Jersey and you go, let's just fly to Florida and everything's all
Let's
right.
go
Let's just get away,
Florida,
baby.
Weird in there, a little bit of a loophole there.
Okay, so moving after the
Valentina.
leg break heard around the world, Valentina
Shevchenko.
smashed
Yeah,
Jessica
I fucking
Andrade.
love her, man. She's so great.
Oh,
Such
I
a
love
great striker.
You know what was great? After the fight, she did that dance that she does.
I love that
and
dance,
the crowd went wild.
Yeah.
You know how enchanting she is. Three
Yeah,
different
she is
languages
enchanting.
she speaks.
She's got
Sharp as a fucking tack.
got a tush on her.
Dumper in the back.
Got
Yeah,
a tush on her.
Nothing wrong with her.
Her sister's way cuter though.
Yeah, but her sister can't fight worth a shit.
She probably beats her sister's ass
Oh,
all the time.
Dude,
Shut
that's
up,
her
bitch.
training
Stop
punching bag.
borrowing my fucking dresses, you cunt. Head kick,
Badass
head
about
kick.
Valentina too. She's a huge gun advocate.
Yeah.
She's all about
yeah, because
badass,
her
dude.
nickname is Bullet, right?
Yeah, Bullet Valentina.
Shevchenko. I like Andrade, but she's very
She
androgynous.
She's a tank.
Yeah, she is a tank.
Honestly, to beat Valentina, you need to threaten her with something, and Jessica Andrade couldn't get in close enough to her to threaten her with any kind of jab or leg kick. And then when she came in, Valentina had the answer with the takedowns, dude. She was taking her down at will, dude. Just body lock, takedown. Got her down, crucifixed her, and smashed her with elbows.
Really?
Until, that's exactly.
Yo, you know what's crazy
That's
is
how it ended. It didn't end with a KO.
I was watching
TKO.
Mortal Kombat, which we'll get into a little bit, but there was a crucifix for a moment in one of the scenes.
There was, and then the guy rolled out of it.
Yeah, he rolled out of it, and I was like, I've only ever seen a crucifix finish one time, and it was like a Big Daddy Goodrich fight.
Oh,
where
he
he
just
fucking drives elbows into his
Yeah,
face from
and
the
that
crucifix
limp.
position. Oh my god, it was so brutal.
So that Valentina win was beautiful. She made it a point to take her down and fuck her up because she was saying like if everybody was saying if Andrade could get her to the ground, that's her best. Yeah. And Valentina was like, oh yeah,
You think so?
Hold my dancing shoes.
Hold my
dance on
clogs.
this bitch.
Hold my clogs.
I mean, she's proven that she can be on the ground too. She has plenty of.
She's got plenty of submission wins. Like she's a beast.
Yeah.
all
Dude,
around,
fuck
just
it.
an animal.
Nunez, fucking
Well, that's the thing is,
Shevchenko.
She took
it just
to
so
Nunez.
happens that her division is stacked as shit.
Well, she
So
took
when it-
Nunez. You got to remember, she's cleared out the 35 division
Yeah.
and the 25 division,
Yeah.
and she took Amanda Nunez to the distance twice, and
Mm-hmm.
arguably, I think, beat her that second time point wise.
And she lost to Joanna Jędrzejczyk, not a big fucking, nothing to really shake a stick at. She's a beast,
Yeah.
Joanna, and so that's fine.
So moving up, there was a
Yeah,
Rose
let's go see who's
Namajunas
next.
fight after.
Yeah, now Rose.
That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like,
I wish I
everybody
would've
was
seen it.
crying. Pat Barry, if you watch closely, he's in the back jumping up and down and running across and freaking out. And then Rose is like, I shocked the world. And she's crying.
Yeah.
You got to pull up a picture of what, Dave, pull up a picture of what she looked like how beautiful that moment was, dude. She's crying. She's like, I shocked the world again. And Joe Rogan's like, you did. You shocked the world again.
You're the best fighter. I am the best fighter.
I am the best.
Yeah. So fucking wholesome.
That's great.
Damn, how could you not love this shit?
It was beautiful.
Dude, I'm
talking to the mic.
I miss so many of these fights because
you missed a.
You weren't talking to us either. It was just me and Jay going back and forth.
I go to sleep, you know? I go to sleep. When I was in Vegas, it was great because 9 o'clock was the main event. You know how beautiful that was, bro?
You know what? Honestly,
here at fucking midnight.
I adjusted my schedule from this COVID thing. I started staying awake like later.
Yeah. You adjusted your schedule. I started waking up later and going to sleep later. Be up till
exactly
midnight.
what happened. So anyway, Rose finished her with a beautiful head kick, and if you watch the video of it, she kind of looks down. So she's making eye contact with like Weili's like body and legs, and what she does is she goes up top and just bang, catches her in the fucking head.
So she kind of looked low. And
I was just saying, like, yo, not for nothing. This is not a race thing, but it is hard to knock Chinese people out. It is not easy. Yeah. All those people in New York, none of them been knocked out. They just got ground and pounded. But
they just shake their head and keep it moving.
Yo, they're just like, is that all you got? Is that all you got, bro?
They're afraid to disappoint their parents. That's what it is.
I was really surprised on that. I did not expect that, especially so early in the fight.
I couldn't
believe
round? That check down head kick was beautiful. She looked down and she's making eye contact with her legs and body, and then she goes upstairs, puts Weili out. And she had a jab. She was first of all, what's that dude's name? That's her coach. Not Pat Barry, but
I think Trevor Whitman.
Trevor Whitman won all his fights last night. Usman won. She won, and I think he was with somebody else. Yeah, but it was
another person.
It was beautiful, man.
A good day for his
for his name.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pull it up. Did you see Conor McGregor saying how Usman's using his
that straight, 3 straight right? Yeah.
I'm seeing you using my tech. McGregor, please, bro.
Well, I mean, that is kind of what he does to set up.
But it's not his fucking copyright.
But he uses it in
Imagine
Southpaw.
saying you own a left hook and a straight right.
That's what I'm saying.
He uses it. He needs to stay relevant, so he needs to post crazy shit. But he does do that check hook and then straight. But he does
I think Usman works him.
He does it from Southpaw.
Usman's too big for him.
Usman will take him down and fuck him up, dude.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because I like...
after that beautiful KO, that fight only was about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Rose knocked her out, you know?
Yeah.
And it looked just... Rose's striking is so nice, dude. You know, her striking is so clean. And working with Pat Barry and Trevor Whitman, she's got a great camp, you know, and she's just super focused right now. And she seems like she's not so much of a mental case. And I like what I'm seeing out of Rose. I think she's going to... I like her as a champion. I think she's a great
she was previously
ambassador.
A little woo-woo.
Yeah.
She was heavy into beads and
Rich
and
kept
gems
saying
and
last night, didn't she used to cut herself? I'm like, I don't think so.
I have no idea.
I don't think she was a cutter.
No. I don't think anything cuts her.
So then after that, what was that? The main event was after that, right? Usman versus let's get to it.
R.I.P.
He knocked the sweat off that motherfucker.
R.I.P. to Street Jesus.
Yeah.
Masvidal. Cuba.
I love Masvidal.
That's all right.
I'm very happy that he finally got on his wave. You know what I mean? Because talk about a journeyman. He's been around for so long.
Well, let's not forget that Nick Diaz had a meeting with Dana White yesterday. So the idea of a Nick Diaz Masvidal fight is still a big payday for him.
And I love that narrative,
good for that.
too.
You know?
After
for the BMF title, baby.
Yeah. Was The Rock going to fucking deliver that one, too? Or?
Dude, The Rock holding it, I was like, this
so
was
strange. Such a strange fucking move, that BMF thing and The Rock.
You guys remember when Masvidal fought Nate, and then Nick came out of and you got my little brother.
Yeah.
Dude, that would have been so sick.
Yeah.
That would have been a great fucking
maybe a little
I
bit
know that Kobe was in the arena, and everybody was thinking whether he was going to come into the cage when Usman won. Mm-hmm. And I was like, is that Francis in the ring? I was like, he's not going in there.
No.
Dude, that's like having a lion in the cage with you, basically.
You know what? Something about Usman, though, like...
he's not likable.
Yeah, he's not
There's
likable.
something about him that's just not likable. I think it's his face. It could be his lips.
I kind of felt the same.
Wait a second. Could be his skin.
His nose? Wait a second, bro.
Maybe his facial features.
No, there's just something
about him,
the country
in which he represents.
I just am not a fan of him. I don't hate him, but he doesn't excite me.
I like him as a fighter. I think he's mangling guys. You're seeing like a lot of mirror image between him and Khabib. He's just mangling these dudes, cleaning out the division. He's doing his fucking job.
But you take a skill set like
he's
Usman,
just not very
and you
exciting.
combine it with the personality of a Masvidal, and then we got something fun going on.
I think Khabib is more likable than Usman, and
kind of
Khabib
agree.
doesn't speak much.
Khabib
has
a little,
like that little accent.
He's
the
funny.
Smirk comes out.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah,
when they were like backstage, there was something happening, and then he was there. Khabib was there, and then he's like drama all the time, drama
all the time,
and he's just laughing. He's laughing at all this shit happening. Oh, I'd kill him.
He's on his way to become one of the best coaches.
I don't know what it is, man. Something about Usman is just not. He's just not doing it for me.
Yeah, as a champion, he's just not a likable champion. I guess.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
Look at that skin.
Bro, it's not the skin, bro.
Oh, sorry, dude. He is dressed sharp as a tack.
He looks good.
Everything should be good. Why does he look so stupid to me?
I don't know, man. Because he looks like a black college student, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's just something about.
Bro.
Stop saying black. I just don't.
I'm sorry.
I just don't.
It looks like he's about to be like Kane University.
Yeah, I'm just not. One of those commercials.
Willie Patterson, Willie P.
I just
Willie
don't
Patterson's
like
a
him,
primarily black college. He looks like he'd be a commercial for them.
I'm just not into him. It is a shame that Masvidal won. I am happy though because.
Look at who's adding salt to the wounds. You should not be talking.
No. He said, I don't believe in karma. If you fight long enough, shit happens. I think
he's trying to say, like, hey, man, anybody get knocked out, whether it's a flying
anybody at any moment can get knocked out.
Yeah, but I hate the fact that he called out Masvidal. He's like, oh, George, I knocked you. My knockout made you famous.
Yo, but I mean, how would you feel if I knocked you out and then Dave knocked me out? Wouldn't happen, but let's say Dave knocked me out. How good would you feel? Would you be like, Jay, see, it could happen to anybody? You would chime in.
Well, I think he's extending an olive branch there, no? He's saying, like, yo, Masvidal, it's all good. Shit happens.
That's the nicest thing Ben has said towards Masvidal in a while.
He just cast a check for $500,000 or $1 million. So he's happier than a pig in shit right now.
But, like, I used to watch Masvidal fight with, in those Kimbo Slice fucking backyard bare knuckle videos on YouTube. And so it's good to see that he finally got to some place where he's a big recognized name. He's made some good money. There's still some opportunities left on the table for him, but I just don't think he's got it any more in him to hang with the big dogs.
The title shots are over for him.
Yeah, I agree. I think so.
I say go for the money fights.
Yeah, go for these weird fights.
Yeah.
Dude, get his ass in a boxing match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leon Edwards.
Beat the shit out of Jake Paul. That would be the move.
They're supposedly boys.
Job.
That's true.
Oh, yo, Woodley went backstage and confronted his whole group, and then the one guy who's a professional boxer, he was like, yo, I don't want to box you because you're a boxer. He's like, I want to fight you, motherfucker. I want to smash your face with elbows.
Can we
He's
stop?
Like, and that's what I want to do.
It's been so unfair. Yeah. It's been like, take all these MMA guys, put them in the
throw them in a boxing ring.
Step into the octagon. Can we get that going on now? Because enough people have stepped into the boxing ring.
Can we get one boxer besides James Toney to climb into the goddamn cage?
Let's fucking go. Let's get these people into the octagon.
Dude, first of all, boxing is a lot easier for somebody to do than somebody going, oh, this guy's going to... You saw what happened to Chris Weidman? That could happen to you. Fuck you. I'm never getting in there.
It's way less to think about. It's way less to think about.
It's way less scary because when you're in there... First of all, when you're in there, I don't think about like getting hit with elbow. You don't think about that kind of stuff. But the pre-fight, everything up to the fight, you're like, dude, he's gonna crack me in my eye with a fucking elbow. That's the worst feeling in the world.
Well, as somebody who, I went decently far in just boxing in a gym, and then I towards the end would start to move around with guys who were doing MMA, and it was like, fuck, there's so many variables. There's so much more to think about.
It's like doing basic math and then doing like
complex
calculus.
Yeah.
It's
that's
like
a great way of putting it.
Because you're solving problems without a variable there that you might not even have.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, this guy's a wrestler. I can't even really wrestle that good. Now, how am I going to figure out how to defend takedowns, how to deal with how am I going to figure out
your whole stance changes once you start throwing kicks.
Oh yeah,
you start to go heavy on your back foot instead of your front foot, and all these different things change. But I just want the era of we did it.
Jake
for a long
Paul
time.
is not going to climb into a.
He's
cage.
So disrespectful of it too. He goes, "Oh, these MMA fighters with no head movement." It's like, bro, they have to worry about getting
everything else.
They have to be a little bit more rigid, dude.
He's
they can't.
spewing so much ignorance.
See, that's the thing. For a while, I was like, let this kid get his fucking money, right? But like now it's to the point, we talked about it in a couple of episodes ago when we talked about
when
Tekashi
they found
6ix9ine.
that dead body in the forest, I was like, oh, finally these guys are gonna go away.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
But sure as shit, they
Nope.
came back.
Nope, that's
Goddamn
it.
Pauls.
Because we're in the era of it doesn't fucking matter. You could be a faker, you could be a snitch, you could be just a bullshit artist, and you could make it to the upper echelons of entertainment.
Look at us.
This guy's virtually fake boxing. He's faking boxing.
Yeah.
He hasn't fought anyone legit, and he's got the clout. He's all over.
See, that's the thing,
It's
too, is when
crazy.
you haven't fought anybody legit, and then you cry over your victory over Ben Askren.
Oh, it is so gay because I watched.
Hey, man, wait a second, bro.
I watched all the Rockies too, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, Jake Paul reacting to the win over Ben Askren was like when Rocky reacted to the win over Apollo.
That's what he thought he was doing,
Or like
bro.
Mr. T when he
Yeah.
jumped up and then he landed on his knees and he was like,
Yeah.
please do a side-by-side picture of when Rocky beat Apollo.
He was in the ring doing Yoel Romero, don't forget Jesus. He just fucking
Don't forget Jesus.
He just went off like it was some massive victory. And it was
I
like
think-
this dude has no hands.
Speaking of Yoel, he's about to fight in Bellator, him and all those boys. And then Corey won his opening fight. And he said something really nice about Bellator where he said, fighting in the UFC, I was never able to make a living.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, the 2 fights that I made in the Bellator, I'm able to have not only a life, but be able to make a nice life for
Who
my
said that?
family.
Corey
Anderson.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Shout out
Dude,
Corey
I can't
Anderson,
believe he's
bro.
going to fight.
Oh.
I'll watch the shit out of this.
Oh, they were talking about John Jones fighting Francis when John said allegedly he was like he wanted $30 million to fight Francis, and then
said that was never true, though, right?
Well, what happened is Dana was like, yeah, he's never going to get that. But yet, the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight that's about to happen, they're going to get $75 million apiece. So how are you going to tell me that Fury Joshua gets $75 million apiece, and it wouldn't be fair to pay Francis John, let's say half of that, 30-30.
So what's the idea? That the
And
UFC
then don't
just
give them
doesn't have that
pay-per-view
kind of cheddar?
buys. I don't know what it is. No, they got cheap bosses. Like when you go to your boss and you want to raise, he's like, I can't afford it. But you see how much money's coming in.
See, like to play devil's advocate, is that a matter of like we need to invest in the brand and build the brand to the point where it's as popular as boxing in order to be able to pay fighters that kind of money?
I would argue that right now UFC is more popular than boxing. Yeah. And also, can we touch on how dope the Venom deal has been? How cool their shit is?
I like it.
Like their trunks are dope.
It's not too different from Reebok, but it's just enough.
A
and it's
little
cooler.
bit more. They got some gold in there. It's dope.
Like
they
the
did a
gold.
great
I
job.
thought you were
And
gonna say,
know
can we
you-
just touch on how bodied up Yoel Romero is?
Can we
'Cause
just
what
touch
the
on
fuck,
the
bro?
size of his cup?
His abs look like Pop-Tarts.
Stephanie, we were watching some fighter, and she was like, "Is his dick that big?" And I was like,
I mean, it's
his maybe."
Yeah, maybe that
dude's
dude's
got a hammer.
Yeah, Yoel Romero's got a fucking dong.
There's a
on him.
picture of him with John Jones and Holly Holm. See if
And
you
they're
can
all
find
comparing
it.
See
Cocks?
those pictures? Holly Holmes is
Yeah,
surrounded by a gang
by
of dudes.
chocolate
Oh,
dudes.
it looks like a BBC. Yeah, like
it
on
looks like
Pornhub.
it's about to go down.
Dude, pull up the picture. See if you can find Yoel Romero, John Jones, Holly Holm pic.
Yeah.
And Yoel's not wearing a cup, and he's got
No
a
way, he's got dick out?
hammer.
Is he?
That thing is.
Holly.
That
Why
thing
would you
is.
need a cup?
There it is. John Jones, Yoel Romero. There it is.
Holly Holm. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, she's not
Look
wearing
at
too
that,
much either.
dude.
Bro, is he stretching
at
it up
the-
into his
Dude,
waistband?
No.
What the fuck,
he
man?
has to have it hanging
Got a
off.
hot goal.
It looks
on
like it's
him.
wrapping around his fucking hip.
Yeah,
Bro, he's got
he got
the
a dick
biggest
on him.
cock.
You think they
pissed.
fucked?
I am Cuban, and I do not fucking
You
have
think
that
they
thing.
fucked, bro?
Yeah, but the thing
he's
is-
different Cuban. That motherfucker's different. There's some-
Dark-skinned Hispanics have huge cocks, dude. They
He
do.
escaped from like a fucking
Look at him next to
scientific
John
lab.
Jones's dick.
Yeah,
I mean-
Yeah,
John Jones looked like got a little pecker going on.
no,
Not
I-
embarrassing.
John Jones-
I
He's a
bet
cold
John
pool,
Jones.
right?
John Jones is growing out of shower.
Oh
And,
my god! Do you know how hot it'd be if they double teamed Holly?
Oh, dude, you wouldn't watch it? I'd watch that.
Oh, I'd watch the
I'd
shit
save
out
it.
of
I'd
that.
save it on my laptop for just whatever, just for future purposes. It's all good.
you can go back
Holly
to it every
Holmes
so
is a
often.
smoke show, but her
Yo,
face is
she's
is
got-
that of a fucking
she's
50-year-old
fucking
Florida
bodied up,
lady.
She's got one of the best bodies in MMA.
She does. She's got a
She's
body
like
on her.
Tina Turner. She got the best legs in the game.
What's that one chick's name? Because she's like a Hawaiian chick from the UFC. Rachel
Ostrich?
She's
She got
gorgeous,
cut.
but she keeps.
She also got beat up by her man. You
Yeah,
can't be posting pictures like that.
Yeah,
And
he
your
hits her
man
and he
not
hits her.
eventually smack
Go ahead
you
and bring her
a
up though, because she's gotten so much extra work done recently.
Oh, she got lips, titties, ass, hips.
Who we bring? Not Valentina. Rachel
Ostrovich.
Ostrich lips. She.
Ostrich lips.
There she is.
Second one down, baby. Rachel Ostrich lips.
Yeah, she's a smoke show. Ever since the Wonder Woman thing with the Jesus Christ, the cans on that.
Dude, look at her against Gina, whatever.
Right
Yo,
this was the tough finale, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that is not even fair.
No,
look at this from left
Would
to
you
right.
leave Cindy and Jack like just?
Unbelievable.
I gotta go.
Because she's got so much work done now. She's hit the point of diminishing returns where she's starting to get big cat face.
Oh, when they start turning into cats.
Yeah, they look like big, large cats. They look like tigers.
Yeah, they start looking like tigers.
Who the fuck is that, bro?
That's Valerie Bertinelli.
This is the dime.
She was married to Eddie Van Halen.
Oh,
What
who's
about,
this?
You guys see this girl?
She looks like a fucking Power Ranger.
She's a Taekwondo Olympian.
Yeah.
She's got a great body. She's got small titties. I'm not
mad at this moment.
I'm gonna say that she's gonna get breast implants in probably the next year.
Yeah.
And her Instagram will get bigger than it already is.
She's a young girl.
She's gorgeous.
She's 22. I think she only has 3 fights.
Did you see her shaking? Yo, she's an animal.
That's what she got popular for. She twerked after she knocked
Did
the
she
girl
really?
out.
It's like
good for
when
her.
you're
She
a
knows
fighter,
how to market her shit.
It's like when you're a fighter, but also you got to slut it up a little bit.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean,
She knows
work
what
with
she's
what you got, man.
I was
yeah.
Someone actually, I was talking on a UFC forum, and someone called her a pony face. I'm like, really?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
That's a bad picture.
She's
of
got
her.
a strong face.
Look at her right there. Look how pretty she is with no makeup on in the thing. No, not there.
She's
Go
okay
fucking-
now. That's
Okay.
not a great. Okay,
let's
very
go
pretty.
to the fight. If you
Very
don't go
pretty.
to the top one where she's fighting,
What? Where she's yelling?
look how pretty she is. Without
Yeah, she looks very
makeup,
pretty. Yeah,
she's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's
She
got
does
ass.
there's a lot of
She's got great
highlighter
head kicks.
going on. But yeah,
I'm
twerk.
just saying,
There you go.
Paige Van Zandt.
For
who?
science. For science.
Paige
Jesus.
Van Zandt, who?
Well, Paige Van Zandt
Got them
just
fake
went and bought
titties,
herself
though.
some new titties. So she
No,
does.
she got another pair.
No. But I mean,
Oh,
you know,
the same one.
it's relatively
her
recently.
last
and oh, yeah, twerking. There she goes.
She's
Boom,
a
boom,
cutie.
boom.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yo,
Whatever you got to do to make your money. I mean, you're already
That's
out
what
here
they have to
slamming
do.
bitches to death, and you're not getting paid
she
enough.
does
Go ahead
have
and shake that ass.
dude. She's got power, dude.
Does she?
You know what it is? People with power. It seems like when they hit other people, they don't hold
die.
back at all.
Yeah.
You know, it's
she
like
does some crazy.
she
tornado
throws
shit.
some crazy.
I do feel like in a lot of ways
Crazy
that's how I
shots.
am. I always felt really bad because I feel like my arms are just heavy and I could never take the pepper off of hitting people in the fucking
Honestly,
gym. And I felt
dude,
terrible. I didn't
one of
want
the-
to do
One of the
that.
hardest I've ever been hit is straight up by you.
Well, I don't know what it is. It's just like I can't throwing light means throwing slow for me. That's what it would have to be. I'd have to throw a lot slower in order to hit you.
See,
and
I could throw fast and light.
it's hard. It's so hard for me.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
That's a wet ass pussy. Wow. Yeah, please dismiss that.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to dismiss that. There you go. Yeah.
We're gonna get home and none of our girls are gonna talk to us.
No,
after
no,
this
not at
episode.
all.
I mean, not you. I feel like I've been very respectful.
Well, my wife is great with that shit. We were at Sojo Spa and there was these two Indian girls who were in a tub with us or whatever.
and I bet
In a
your
tub.
racist ass said they're pretty for Indians.
I didn't say that at all.
can see
Indian
it.
women are very pretty, especially the very pretty ones.
Some of them.
It's tremendous. And so
Some of them are gorgeous.
we were
dude.
home later on and we were talking about how weird it is for couples to pretend that other people aren't beautiful. That's a weird thing to do.
That's really fucking.
It's just a
weird.
whack thing to do. And she goes, like those two Indian girls that were in the pool with us. They were fucking smoke shows. And I was like, yeah, they were fucking gorgeous.
Should
It
have
was
invited him in
tremendous.
on like a.
What is that? Let's see if I can get
Force
all four. Oh, well, there was two of them.
Oh, look how beautiful that Indian man
I
is.
do enjoy that old Indian.
They got great hair or they have no hair.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
there's two
Indian
levels
dudes
of
have
Indian
hair, bro.
There's two levels of Indian guys, either no hair or a great set of hair.
I hate on a handsome young Indian dude with a great beard and great hair. You just go, damn, man, genetically
I
good
know.
for
Like
you.
That was
my
like my
gym.
boy Ramel. I went to his wedding. I was so he had an Indian wedding.
Yeah.
And I was a groomsman in an Indian wedding.
Did you wear the?
I thought there was gonna be elephants and leopards and shit.
no, they didn't do that. Well, they're not the 144,000, Jay. I mean, they can't fucking talk to animals.
There was a lot of dancing. I was like, wow, an Indian wedding is like
Bro, you'll see when we go to
90%
Miami.
It's 90% dancing, and they dance like this, like.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I like a dance that's real
Look
simple,
lit.
and that's
Look at
yeah.
her. She looks great.
oh
They
yeah, she looks
dance
gorgeous. Bring
like
her
a
up. Unique
motherfucker.
Indian weddings. Yeah, you'll see when we go to Miami. Your boy dances. Papi Picante comes out, bro, and I
Yeah,
go
I'm
hard in the
not
paint.
much of a dancer.
Well, that's gonna change.
dance for shit.
That's gonna
Almost-
change,
no,
guys.
no,
It's gonna
no,
change.
Just pull up my pants
Bro,
and do the rock.
Well, no, we're
away.
doing more than the rock away.
Now lean back.
Yeah, she's but they go heavy. That Indian gold is something else too, bro.
That looks
fucking,
like me
bright
most of the
yellow
time
gold.
on podcast day.
Yeah, all dripped
I
up.
say
dripped
next
out.
podcast we dress like this.
Seems a little bit.
Yo, I did wear one for the wedding. Also, if we do that, that's cultural appropriation.
Right.
We
now,
cannot do that.
I'm not opposed to. Oh, okay. So you dressed like that for the wedding?
Yeah.
I would love to see some pictures.
I had
of that.
on one of the things. I got pictures.
Is it on your Instagram?
You got a hat on?
I think I do. No, I wish I would have had a hat. That'd have been dope.
You didn't put it on
My
Instagram?
boy was this is funny. So what happened was the guy who was getting married calls me into the room, and I'm like a groomsman. I'm there, and he's like, "Yo, Jay, like, how else can I do cocaine? Because my nose is bleeding, and I can't put anything else in there." And I was like,
"Is this from excessive cocaine?"
It. Yeah, he's been doing cocaine all day at this point.
Okay.
And I was like, "You could smoke it." He's like, "I don't want to smoke it. It's gonna stink up the room." I was like, "You could eat it." I was like, "You could drink it." Yeah, I said, "Pour it in some water." I was like, "And just drink it." And I was like, "Yo, it'll get you fucked up."
That works?
Yeah, and he had so much to play around with. It was just weird because I wasn't doing cocaine back then.
Yeah, but you were just like a coach. You were like a retired coach.
Yeah,
like a coach, you don't fight anymore.
I was like
but
Larry Bird, coaching.
Larry Bird.
The guy who was a pro, but now he's on the sidelines.
I can't do it, but I could show you how.
I could show you
how.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I could show you the ways.
Yeah, he's a chump. I did a lot of cocaine back in the day, and my nose never bled.
Oh, man.
I'm fucked up now.
Well... I feel pretty good about this.
Well, no, I swear to God, if we don't talk about Mortal Kombat, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Right, yeah.
Jesus Christ,
we gotta
baby.
touch on how dope Mortal Kombat
now,
was.
I don't want to do any spoilers, but for the love of God,
wait a second. Yeah,
we could just talk about how good it was. Because if you're a member of the YT gang, longtime listener, and you're not watching Mortal Kombat, you simply fucked up. You have to go and watch Mortal Kombat because there was nothing bad about it. It was so much fun.
Kung Lao was super dope in that movie.
Yeah, dude, he was.
That's the thing. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but my favorite character in the movie that I loved, I always used to play with him. He was hard to learn how to use. Kabbalah.
Oh,
he was like, that was my boy.
Really?
To use
that was
Kabbalah,
your favorite character?
To use him
Who was your
hard
character, Marco?
I really like the reptile.
Reptile, okay.
I can see you as
I can see the chick with the fucking 4 tits.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Sheba.
Yeah, she was like a Gordo.
She was in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah.
I watched that one too.
Did you watch it? How did it hold up?
Wasn't Ronda Rousey
I couldn't even get into it.
Bad movie.
Wasn't Ronda Rousey supposed to be in Mortal Kombat or something as Sonya?
Thank God she fucking wasn't.
I think she was.
But when you get knocked out, don't.
I think she was on a set.
Movies.
I don't think she's a great
they cut her scenes
actress,
out and they
though.
replaced her. That's how bad she sucked.
She's probably garbage.
Well,
nobody
the
asked
Sonya that they used she was fine. She was
nothing wrong with her. My favorite character was always Liu Kang. That was definitely.
Oh, that's because it was forward, high punch. Forward, low punch.
I would spam that uppercut like nobody's fucking business, and that low kick to trip him over and over again. But yeah, man, the whole fucking movie was great.
Scorpion was so dope.
The costumes were so good, bro. The choreography was fun.
Sub-Zero was a motherfucking.
Yeah,
he was such a good bad guy in that movie.
Yeah, he was. He was a great bad guy.
It was great,
I thought the whole story was great. I will say, if there was one person I could do without, and I don't want to spoil too much, but the main character. I don't want to say who he is, but the main guy.
Okay.
Why can't you say it?
Because I don't want to spoil anything for it. Because there's a kind of a twist to who he is in the film, and but I didn't.
I'll tell you who I
could have
really
done without
enjoyed. Kano.
Dude, Kano was my fucking favorite.
Dude, Kano was really
that dude
funny.
who played Kano. I swear to God, he was shooting from the hip with all his lines, and they were so natural.
Yeah.
Where is he? Yeah.
And let's talk about how dope Shang Tsung's hair was in that movie.
Shang Tsung. Oh yeah, he had beautiful hair.
That's the guy who played Shang Tsung right there.
Yeah, my wife kept saying that was Jackie Chan because she's racist.
Nag Chin Han.
Yeah. Raiden was good too. I liked Raiden.
Raiden was
Kano
dope.
was just fucking great.
He was really funny. He's like, oh, fucking laser eye.
Oh, fucking laser eye.
That's better than shooting fucking.
How about this dude right here?
It's Jax. Yeah.
Dude, look at the guns on that motherfucker.
How about that mustache?
Do you think he got a dick on him?
Piece, yeah, for sure.
I hope so. You got hey, Mikad Brooks, you got a dick on you?
Look at his height and weight. Let's see how tall he is, first of all.
Yeah. He was.
He does look like Steve Harvey. I will.
That's fucked up, bro.
Oh
shit.
Okay.
He does look like Steve
So the guy
Harvey.
who played Jax does.
Why are they showing us COVID alerts, bro?
Dude, because everything ends up in
it's
COVID.
in the movie
I can't stand it.
Everything goes back to COVID.
Yeah.
Everything goes back to COVID and Steve Harvey.
Shit, man. Steve Harvey is patient zero for fucking
my
COVID.
God.
It actually wasn't him. It was his mustache.
Yo.
Look at it. Without
Is
a
that
mustache.
how skinny Jax used to be?
He looks really young in that.
Yeah.
Oh
Without
my
a mustache
God.
and a little
6'5",
goatee.
it says right here, 6'5".
Oh, the dude's
6'5".
Boy.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
Scorpio.
Kind of looks like Chappelle. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he does look like Dave Chappelle there.
Definitely looks like Steve Harvey.
Oh, he's
as
40
Jax.
years old. Yeah, I
he's
enjoyed
40?
him. I enjoyed him
Black
as
don't crack, baby.
Man, I'll tell you, man, the whole movie was fucking great, though. I mean,
yeah,
stylized, over the top, ridiculous violence.
The acting was pretty fun.
The acting was funny, and it also wasn't atrocious.
They did a great job. The fight scenes, the choreography
was very fun. There was even some stuff that I thought
Steve Harvey as Jax was dope.
Yep, Steve Harvey as Jax was good. Shout out Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey's mustache. Yeah, man, I just overall the whole thing, I give it as a video game movie. 9 out of 10.
Oh, for sure.
9 out of 10.
That was one of the best video game movies I've ever seen. They did it justice, and it wasn't too campy.
Yeah,
it was just right.
And my boy,
when he's getting at Kano, he's like, "You should be on your knees thanking that guy."
Yeah, dude. That whole scene was great.
I was thinking about my cousin Vinny because I just watched My Cousin Vinny too.
Yeah.
You should be down on your fucking knees thanking me.
Dude, it was
about
great.
To get raped.
It was great. I mean, that whole scene that we're talking about, where they're all going back and forth, like it was tense. It was good.
Hey, pass me one of them egg rolls.
Yeah. The characters that were introduced, some of them were surprising. That was cool. It was
great, dude.
God damn, it was a good movie.
So
100%.
all in all, over these last couple days, COVID, cancer, great fights, great Mortal Kombat. I would do COVID again just to be able to see that fight card and watch Mortal Kombat again. I'm sure, I can't speak on behalf of Dave, but I'm positive that he would get cancer.
You're
COVID
to watch
positive. Mortal Kombat and that UFC fight card.
I'll tell you what.
One of the best things that happened to me within the last...
This cancer is going to give me a week off of work. And
just a week?
Yeah.
They give you a week just for cancer?
Yeah.
You're getting over cancer. It's only a week.
Well, yeah, it is only a week. But go and get yourself some cancer because a week off of work, man.
I say next time it's a slow week for us, we just say Jay has cancer.
That's it. Yeah, we could do that.
I could do that.
Yeah,
and I
probably do. It's probably in that bump on your knee, actually.
Oh, that fucking wart on his knee?
Whatever the fuck that thing is.
covered right now.
I can see it through his denim.
It's like a fucking
it's like protruding through the denim.
You guys are hurting my feelings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. You did find it.
Yeah, I can see it all the time.
Well, I still got to go for some more sessions, dude, to get it removed.
For what? Oh, to get it removed? Bro, just get a fucking X-Acto
I
knife.
hope you have to do fucking chemo, yeah. I hope you go through the worst kind of chemo hell, you piece of shit.
They're gonna cut this nut off, and it's gonna be like the missing key to me getting completely yoked. It's gonna be like there was an imbalance in your life. You know what I'm a little worried about is like cutting the ball off, and then like if you lose a toe, you're off balance. Like what if when I'm running at top speed, I'm just going to the left. Always falling to the left.
That would help lateral movement.
Yeah, just always to that. I mean, when you get rid of 5 pounds all of a sudden, it's a big deal. Like that's a shocking. It's a 5 pound.
Well, guys, we got COVID.
Yeah.
We got cancer.
Sure.
The third thing, the third thing that we got is
hard dicks.
This was episode 41.
41
of DJVW. I'm Jay. He's Dave.
Yeah.
Please subscribe to our YouTube and make your family do so as well because Dave has cancer, and if you don't, you're a bad person.
Facts.
And we're out.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Dave and Jay versus the world.